From blues to bluegrass, Henderson, Kentucky is the home of great music. It really is. Abby Dixon and Zeb Hargis are here with the details of the Bluegrass in the Park Folklife Festival, which is the longest name for any festival in the Tri-State. Good to see you both.
Good to see you. Thanks for having us.
So, first of all, congratulations on great weather.
Hey, I said earlier, the bluegrass gods are shining down.
They are shining down
this
on
year.
You. Yeah. Abby, when's everything start?
Okay, so we're kicking off tomorrow. That's Friday the 12th, 4 p.m. in Audubon Mill Park. We'll have music, food vendors, some other events going on all night until about 10, and then we start again at 8 a.m. the next morning.
Sounds great. Now, do we need to bring chairs? I mean, what?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Chairs,
blanket,
sunscreen. It's a free event, so bring the whole family, and you'll just have a big time.
Well, bluegrass just makes people happy. It does. How long have you been playing?
I've been playing since I was, with King's Highway since I was about 13 or 12, playing upright bass for them, but I played a few years before that with another band we used to call Above the Blue, started in churches and things like that, playing upright bass. I used to stand on a crate to get up to the top of the neck, and then transitioned to guitar slowly later on to play with them for guitar, because it's a little harder to sing playing bass and doing all that front man stuff in the back on the bass. So went to the guitar after a while.
Is King's Highway a family affair?
Me and my dad. Dad is the leader of King's Highway, and so I'm like I play a lot with him, but I also set out a few with him as well, just because I have a full-time job, so I can't make it to all of them. But yes, King's Highway, me and my dad are the only two family members in the band, and then the rest are from Owensboro and a little outside of Owensboro.
Well, and you're going to be back tomorrow to play us a song, aren't you?
You know it.
We're so excited to hear.
Well, warm my voice
we love
up.
to have. Yeah, go ahead and warm up now. To have live bluegrass in the studio. How many groups are in the program?
There are 8 bands this year.
8, I believe, yep.
Several are coming from Nashville, so they're coming from Music City, USA to Festival City, USA, we're saying.
Look at Abby being the Chamber of Commerce.
So we're really excited about the lineup this year, and I always say, so even if you think, well, you know, bluegrass music isn't really my favorite, I don't listen to it a lot, still come, because there's so many different genres within bluegrass.
Absolutely.
You're gonna hear something that you enjoy, and if nothing else, just lay back and enjoy that river breeze. The weather's gonna be great, and it feels like a family reunion when you're at a bluegrass festival, even if you don't know anyone else there. It's just a laid back, good time. So come on out, try something new. If you've never been before, and if you have, then welcome back.
Well, and bluegrass music is just a delight, and we know that from the size of music festivals that feature bluegrass music. We have the Bluegrass Museum in Owensboro. This is kind of who we are, Sam.
Yep. We're in the heart of bluegrass territory right here, so Henderson's just one hop and a skip from where it all started, so we consider ourselves a bluegrass town for sure. So
one of the things I enjoy about bluegrass in all of its many colors are the stories of the songs and the humor of the songs. You've got such such great storytelling skills in those writers.
Yep, I believe folk music, Celtic music, things that there wasn't Google or anything back in the day, so they wrote songs to keep history alive and tell a story, and so those songs just transition from generation to generation. So there's a lot of songs, like we were talking in the lobby, that they're not copyrighted or anything. They're just
they're
free
out there.
use, playing. So I think it's definitely a storytelling genre of music. And that's the way we like it.
It's going to lift you up this weekend. Bluegrass. Go to Henderson, and tomorrow tune in, because Zeb and company will be here. King's
That'll
Highway.
be fun.
It will be fun. We'll be back with more Lifestyles right after this. Yes.